Welcome to another edition of the OS
Is it just my headphones, or are you pretty loud?
I think I'm good because I'm just peeking the red there.
All right.
Yeah, you might have to turn me down. I
Yeah.
recommend it.
Yeah.
We
Most
have
people
the
do.
Queen of the Hill with Kelly Nickl versus the reigning queen, Veronica Lyon. I believe they're playing 8-ball today, race to 6.
David, calm down. David's like yelling at us, not up on YouTube.
Oh, the volume. Oh, sorry.
And no
the
volume, but that's on purpose at first.
Yeah, because we start it so people can kind of get in, put it on their TVs, get the notification, and then we turn the volume on.
Tom Jannings, thanks for the like. Melinda Chazen said, Chazen? Is that right? Whatever.
Yeah, that looks right.
Okay. About to go on a train ride in Boone, Iowa, but wanted to hop on, chat, and say good luck to Grandma Ronnie.
Awesome.
So, for those of you who don't know, that is Veronica Lyons, and she's been with us for 8 weeks now. It's her 9th, right?
I'll say yes.
Okay.
I mean, you know who knows?
We always get it wrong.
Jellybean knows.
Oh, yeah, Jellybean
Yeah.
can tell us. We always forget week to week. We have so many great matches.
Well, I mean, we do have full-time jobs that run 60 hours a week.
60? You got that little time in on your day?
Let me be honest. I only work maybe 45.
All right, so anyway, she's being challenged by Kelly Nickl. Last time, if you remember, this was a nail-biter match. The end of the match, Veronica came back, actually, because Kelly had a big lead.
Yeah, and I believe she's got a questionnaire in from last time.
Yep, absolutely. And Kelly actually sent me some stuff this time because we seem to have so much to say about Veronica because she always gave us our cheat sheet.
Our homework?
Yep.
Yeah.
So Kelly kind of did the same thing for us, which is great. All right, so Veronica's got first at bat here. She's chosen solids. She's got some issues, I would say, with that 6, the 5, the 7 even, kind of. So I got to start, if you're going to run out here, you got to start working some of that stuff out right away.
Yeah, don't save it till the end.
Or let your opponent worry about it.
Sometimes
That's
that
the other
works.
option. Yep, week 9, exclamation point. She said you are correct.
Awesome. Thank you. Yep, Kelly's from Arkdale, Wisconsin, and Veronica's from Schofield, Wisconsin.
Dave says, whine, whine, whine. It's what I do.
Oh, yeah, I did a little whining myself there, David, so.
Well, at least you heard me rip on you.
Yeah. Yeah, so then we know it's working.
The volume worked.
Well, that's a good way to sound check. Call David out and see if he responds.
Right. No, you know I'm just messing with you, Dave.
Of course. Number 1 fan.
Yep, one of
about 10? I mean, they're growing. We definitely have a lot of fans that.
10.
Well, we're talking
100.
fans that are here every single match.
They are. Not all of them talk. You know that, right?
Yeah, well, not all of them talk, but these are the ones that talk and share. Let's say 25. But there's only a good handful of 5 people that really come to every single thing. Like I used to, until I had to sit in the booth.
Had to.
Yeah.
You say it like it's a bad thing. It's supposed to be a good thing. We could ask, how many people out there would like to sit in Chris G's spot?
Yeah, who wants to commentate? All you have to do is sit up here and talk. It's pretty easy.
If we can do it.
Well, we definitely could use
she tried to get a little push there, didn't quite get what she'd like.
Get the 6 out of there.
Got some crazy foosball players over there already this morning.
Yeah, they were here yesterday, right? Warming up.
32-man tournament they had last night.
Wow, just in that room there.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for them. It's so tiny.
It's okay. They kind of like it. I mean, honestly, you go to a lot of places.
It's like all miniaturized anyways. It's like miniaturized guys on a miniaturized field with miniaturized balls.
I mean, you got 4 on 4 tables. So what is that? That's almost all of them.
Safety. Like, don't like, because now she just tied up another one of her balls.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to hit that out, you probably want to put it in a position where it's helpful.
It's going to be tricky.
Ideally.
You know, Michelle did a pretty good job yesterday.
Yeah, we just got to get her to speak up a little bit.
Yeah,
or
I was
turn
trying
her
to get the
way up.
mic.
She's not a very boisterous person to begin with.
Right. It's all about being the right distance away from the mic.
Well, yeah, because when Dan was in here with John, I had to come over here, and I'm like, Dan, if you can't hear yourself in the mic, nobody can hear you. Because all I kept hearing next to John was...
I think there was 3 people in here.
Was there?
And the door was open.
At the end.
Yeah, yeah. And what a match that Mark put on there with Nickl at the end. You can catch that on our YouTube channel, Bank Pool Tournament, semifinals, finals. Hope it's still there.
Jamie Phillips is Pam's dad. Why do I not know that? What are you talking about, Dave? Where did that come up? Did I miss something? Nope.
Yeah, I don't know.
Todd Bellman, thanks for the like. Oh, that's a great shot. If that 6 would have went, it would have been a little better, but still a good shot.
Maybe David's watching last week's video.
Could be.
Oh, look at those likes roll in. Andrew Bundy.
Nice.
Pretty sure I saw you yesterday.
He was here.
Yeah, I was in a lot of things going on at once. I think you came to eat dinner with your fam. Nice to see you again.
Guys, this is going to be a great match. Make sure you're out there sharing. Oh, speaking of which, thank you, Andrew, for the share.
For sure. Yeah, my shares don't come across. I think like if you share too quick or if you do it on YouTube, I don't know. It kind of stops you. Unless it's because I'm a mod. I don't know.
Could be.
Yeah.
Patrick Glenn.
Patrick from the Dells.
Oh, is that where he is?
Yeah, he mentioned something a couple days ago about maybe not being able to be here today because he's going to be doing family stuff in the Dells. Hopefully it's an indoor park.
Lori Lewis.
Ah, thank you, Lori. Appreciate it. This will be an interesting shot. She's not confident on what to do here. You obviously don't want to sell out. It was funny, though, when Michelle and I were in here.
Larry Dasso, thanks for the
Her chair was all the way up by this door. I couldn't even see her on the camera. We have a real good dynamic when it comes to the commentation. But if it comes to bank pool knowledge, man, I learned a ton yesterday.
Oh, we should tell people now. Patrick Glenn said, sorry, I couldn't be there today, fellas. Was looking forward to the night's match. Tell Bruce Almighty I say hi and good luck. Well,
I think Bruce is next week.
Well, no, here's what happened.
Oh.
So Bruce was going to play this week when I put out the flyer, and he decided he didn't want to stay. So we ended up actually moving Adam Starkle up.
Oh,
so we're going to have MH Pengley's Adam Starkle, which I think is going to be a phenomenal match, to be honest with you. I think I'm really looking forward to that match.
Excuse me.
Aaron Rogers, thanks for the like.
Aaron Rogers?
Where was your boy yesterday for the Banks Pool tournament? Bank Pool. It's not Banks Pool, it's Bank Pool.
Well, it's multiple banks.
Right. Banks tournament or Bank Pool tournament, one of the two. Chris Binder, thanks for the like. Keep sharing, guys. We appreciate it. Got to get this thing built up.
Do appreciate it.
Oh, look at that. Just jumped like crazy. You guys must be doing a great job sharing. We appreciate it. And again, we're going to get more into this match. We just kind of like to get all the chitter-chatter out of the way here.
Oh, yeah.
Let these girls warm up a little bit. And this first game is definitely a tester. It wasn't the perfect break.
No. I mean, when there's clusters like that, it's hard to, do you try to run out?
See, neither one is real aggressive right now because of that is the problem.
Right. Well, until that 14's
if I don't make it, she's not running out anyway.
Right. I mean, what are you going to do? The 2 might be a breakup.
I think it actually goes off that ball. I think if you hit that from the right angle, you can push that ball through that.
Ah, like off the rail?
No, I'm talking... Well, either way, yep.
Looks like she's going for it.
The cue ball is the tough part here. Oh, and it came out perfect for her. She couldn't have hit that any better.
Good legal hit. I think the tough one now is going to be the 10. Oh, she must have called a safe.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised, too. That's a good shot also, though. She didn't give up the 2, I don't think.
Because what are you going to do with the 10? I mean, unless you kind of roll forward and get it out of there after the 14.
Well, I can tell you if I was Veronica, I would not be trying to hit the 2 ball because it's still a trouble for Kelly. So
That's
she
our
should
only
be-
shot.
No, kick to the 3 down here. Around the 8, side rail, 3 ball.
Definitely don't want to give her a ball in hand, though.
Yeah, you just don't want to move the 2. See, that's the
Right.
right shot. If she sticks to that, I think that's the right shot.
Coming from you, that's
Doesn't mean much.
usually you're pretty aggressive.
Nickl Senior, thank you gosh darn it, I missed that.
Thanks,
after-
Nick.
Like for the like.
Well, because the E's first, so it gets you.
I know.
It gets you.
Very phonetic when I speak.
Uh-oh.
John Lewis coming in the door. He's good friends with Veronica Lyons. Lyon.
Always
Jeez,
smiling.
What's with me and the S's today? It's not Lions. It's Lion.
Well, there are multiple lions here.
My God. Yeah, she's got her granddaughter here today.
So she opted to jump. And got a good hit, but scratched.
Yeah, that's probably not. John just looked up at the booth like, oops, because he didn't realize they were playing a match, and he had went over as he normally would to Veronica, but I'm sure nobody cared.
Yeah, he's fine. I mean, she wasn't shooting.
John's not a very aggressive type of personality, so he just kind of strolled over casually anyways.
Right.
Screaming across the room. Ah!
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are playing a tournament. Oh, my bad.
All right, Kelly setting herself up for the run out here. She's got to come down for the 9 in the corner. Oh, careful. Getting a little too far, maybe.
Thanks, Candy. She says, so much fun to watch. Good commentary, guys. Go, Kelly.
That good commentary part's just there because we get to talk back if she says bad things.
Yeah, we can just delete you.
Right?
Yeah.
We got the power. Tim Clark, thank you for the like.
Cancel. We got the cancel button.
Oh, see. Why do those words go together now? You say cancel, and there's another word that
Yeah.
immediately comes out of my mouth or my head that I'm not going to say. Tim Clark also for the share. Thank you, sir.
You know, I'm glad she didn't. I don't know. If she would have made that 9, I guess there's a bank open, which would have got to the 8. But
Well, I can tell you this. This is a slow start to a match that I know is going to get much quicker going here. What's going on?
it's my morning thing. I just don't
smoking
talk.
cigarettes. You're
I
supposed
don't.
to stop smoking cigarettes like 20 years ago. That
No,
became uncool.
it's me. It's sinuses and stuff.
Oh, you don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I don't
I
wanna
stopped
give people-
smoking long time ago. Vaping, long time ago. All bad for you. Facebook, it's
three
all bad
packs
for
a day
you.
when I quit.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about it.
Oh,
We'll get
ridiculous.
flagged.
Oh, probably. Well, we're saying what a horrible thing it is.
It's horrible. Don't do it, kids.
Even though if I found out I was terminal, I'd be right back to it.
Well,
No, I wouldn't. Now it's nice shot.
is anyone?
Look at this. This is going to come
Wow.
out. Oh,
Does she have the edge?
she put it right back about where it was. I think.
I think she's got the edge.
I think she's got to bank it.
Well, we've seen tons of banks yesterday, so this a little tricky from the overhead, definitely.
Oh, look out!
She tried to masse spin it in.
out.
Oh, wow.
Nice. That'll work.
You know what? 5 ball's not the end of the world from here.
No, I like it.
Yeah, just slow roll it in.
4 ball. After that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you
don't have
can't
the
slow
TV
roll it
balls.
in. Then you have to put a stroke on this to get shape.
Well, I think 3 ball is a good shot. Draw this.
Draw it out of the pocket.
Well, I'm saying hold it. Sorry, you're not going to be able to draw the 3 anyways, but maybe shoot the 3 up.
Well, there is an angle. If you just put top on it, it will come off the rail. Oh, she's
Yeah,
choosing the 2.
We're talking about a 2-way shot when I'm talking about drawing
the
it.
2 or
But
the
she's
3?
just going to roll it.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, I see. I missed that.
It's going to leave Kelly a good opportunity here to back cut this 13.
Yeah, that's a doable shot with shape. For sure.
Go Kelly. So who do we got out there for Kelly fans? We already kind of know the Veronica fans, but still give her a shout out. What do you guys think the score is going to be today?
7-6.
They're only racing to 6.
Oh. 5-6.
So Hill.
Hill.
Chris G's
Yep.
very unique, original prediction.
Yes. Well, I think it's rude to think that these players can't get to the hill because we've
No,
seen
I
them
agree.
both play, and
Right.
I know they can.
Well, and last time, remember, Kelly was on the hill.
Right.
and Veronica came back 4 games. Was it?
Yeah, I don't remember the exact, but it was a
Maybe
nice comeback.
Maybe 3. Safety play here.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, I think there might be she can touch it.
Justin Volk, go Veronica. I just sent Justin a picture of some guy that has his rig all set up with like refrigerators and like water bottle that kind of fed over to a glass. And all this.
Wow!
I mean, it was like all this crazy stuff.
From
the
his
first
truck?
thing he said I'd like to see him pull into any parking lot like that. He said everything would just go flying.
We're talking about his truck.
Yeah. He's an over the road driver.
Hey, Justin, how you doing, man? Lifesaver. Oh, look, Austin Hill in the house.
Mad Matt, morning, gentlemen. Good morning, sir.
I haven't seen Austin since yesterday, but it's been about 4 years, maybe 3 years since I've seen him.
Yeah. Well, he took 3rd place in the tournament yesterday.
He did really well, yeah.
Or 3rd or 4th? 3rd.
3rd, and he beat some really good players.
Beat Johnny Fields out?
Yeah, he beat John.
Well, I mean, he's a 599 by intention, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, but still.
Austin can play pool. Everybody can harass him, but he can play pool.
He's got a really unique
smart
style.
He's a smart gambler most of the time.
Right.
when he plays.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to take any kind of
Speaking
losses.
of cleaning it up, Jelly Bean says, "Clean it up, Mom." Played Lifesaver with Justin yesterday. Nice.
Mad Matt.
Where's Justin hanging out? Are you up back by Eau Claire?
He's in the parking lot. No, I don't.
No, he could be. You never know with Justin. He could be walking in the door any second. His home has wheels.
Yeah, these
Isn't
are
that
testers here.
An old Jeff Foxworthy joke. You know you're a redneck if your home has wheels.
Yeah, right. Or if it's on bricks.
Yeah.
You know, that was a tester because you had to put a stroke on that. It would have slid over for the 2.
Mondovi. What the hell is Mondovi?
Oh, I don't know.
Must be
Mondovi.
Mondovi, Wisconsin.
Is that even Wisconsin, Justin?
Might be. Yep, city in Wisconsin. Mondovi is a city along the Buffalo River in Buffalo County, Wisconsin, United States. The population was 2,777 in 2010.
Wow.
2010. So you guys probably got like 2,779.
Yeah, you just added like
People
2% to the
people.
population.
All right, we're going to have a finality of this first game, and Kelly Nickl is going to take it down. They both struggled a little bit with a tough rack.
Right. You got to get that first game out of the way. Although missing some of those shots sometimes messes with your confidence, at least me.
Well, you're just not as tuned in. You're not like, I'm going to run this ball. I'm going to run this ball. You're like, oh, my God, what am I going to do?
You overthink things.
Right.
You know, that 3 to the 2 was really just a stop shot, and, man, do those get hard when you're trying. You know, like, you just overthink it. You swing your arm weird. You don't follow through. There's a ton of fundamentals that goes into such a simple shot from where you guys are sitting, and most of you know that.
Kelly racking them up, nice and straight.
Yep.
We're gonna start calling people out when they crooked rack. That one's straight.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you're looking. If you move your head to the left, it's like 3D. Yeah,
That would be
that's
cool,
darn near
actually.
perfect. Yeah,
We should get some 3D cameras. That would be pretty
like
awesome.
the NFL,
Yeah.
so we can circle.
Well, that I want to do. I actually was looking at rigging for that.
Uh-oh, not happy about that.
I wanted to put one on a track around the top of the table so we could.
Yeah, like a Lionel train.
Well, yeah, kind of.
That's within our budget.
I don't think we need the choo-choo sound.
Yeah, but I want a train. It could go right on top of the light. Uh-oh. You need some scissors?
MH can do that. You want some tape or what?
There's some over here.
Oh.
Her linen wrap is unraveling. And when I say her, Kelly. So it's kind of...
Just held it up in front of our faces.
Yeah. She's like, that's why I scratched.
Oh, is that her break cue? That must be her break cue. She can't shoot with that cue, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, she should go see M.H. Penglaze in our pro shop where he can put a brand new Irish linen wrap on there.
Any kind of wrap.
Yeah, any kind.
I prefer the leather wraps now. They're real thin. Not the real textured ones, but I like the smooth leather. It's kind of my new thing.
Is it?
I like it. I'm going to try it. I got a custom Q coming, and
I'm just going to have my Q rewrapped more frequently.
Or just have no wrap.
No,
I've been shooting with a no wrap for like 2 years. I don't know if I like it or not. Some days I do.
I don't have real sweaty hands when I shoot, so that doesn't bother me.
Yeah, me
but
too.
I just like the feel of the cloth, I guess.
Yeah, it kind of gives you a placement.
I don't care about that either. If you know anything about mechanics, your wrap doesn't have anything to do with it.
True.
If you're trying to keep your hand on your wrap all the time, it's just not even possible.
Right. Well, that's why I need a longer Q. So
correct.
But just so I'm not grabbing all the way at the end of the butt for every shot.
All right, she's going to try and sneak this 2-ball in here. It's pretty tight against the 3. And she hits it just to the outside edge of the pocket, so perfect.
Yeah,
got
good
a nice
leave on
shot
the 4.
Here on the 6. I'd go to the 6. 6-ball, break him up.
Yeah, you're right.
Possibly.
Yep. Go 2 rails with a little left maybe, or
leave
even
that
1.
4 hang up there. We got a like coming in from Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa.
Melissa. Oh, she's got a good break angle now. 3-ball, plus the 4 is in a good spot, so you just kind of run into this 5 as hard as you can, if it's me. See what she does. She did, and she hit it pretty hard because she knew she had that 4-ball there. Another good angle to just slice this in the side, and nice natural angle to come back up for the 4. Veronica should be, if I'm a betting man, I'm telling you Veronica's out this rack.
I mean, she got a good breakup.
Perfect, yeah.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Really couldn't have hit it. She hit it hard enough to get away from the shot.
Oh.
My. That's tough.
That's not good.
She had to hold that with a little bit of inside, and she hit it to the outside, which allowed that angle to open
Or just hit
up.
it harder.
Yeah. You really don't want to run into that ball if you don't have to. 2-rail kick coming.
I kind of get it, though. I mean, if you're just starting to get in stroke, the last thing you want to do is use inside. I feel like it's the hardest shot in the game for adjustment
She
on the
could use
deflection.
my Massey shot here.
Oh, yeah.
Straight up around the ball.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I don't see 2 rails.
Got Melissa rooting for Veronica, Amy rooting for Veronica, George Tome rooting for Kelly, Larry Dasso, go Veronica. And then Justin did comment that it's right by you, Eau Claire.
Yeah, my son's in Eau Claire. I guess Eau Claire's a really nice area, and it's starting to come up.
Well, it's so spread out. That was the one thing that I noticed when I was there, is it's like populated, but it's spread out over a huge area, kind of.
Right.
Nope. Got
Bing.
pool
pop,
balls flying
boom.
everywhere. Yeah, right into the bleachers.
I don't know. Joe Pesci came to mind when I said that.
Needed a little more New York to it.
Yeah. Speaking of New York, I wonder if he's coming in for the 8-ball weekly today.
I would guess he probably is.
We got Jeff Tischauer here.
Tischauer.
Mike Gaines here, warming up.
Mike Gaines getting ready for his Jesters match. Oh, we never answered that question, did we? We went right to the... who is the challenger? Corey... what's Corey's last name? Oh, maybe his last name is Corey. Hold on a second. I obviously know him well.
I'd be guessing. I know a couple Corys.
I should remember. I just did it for crying out loud.
I can always bring up the...
I hate it when I'm old. Josh Cady. Wasn't even close.
That'll be a good match.
I did see Josh had shared, so hopefully he'll have a bunch of his buddies watching him take on Mr. Gaines.
Should be a good match for sure. I kind of like this. Everything's spread out. No real problems.
Yeah, Kelly's got an opportunity here to go up again early like she did the last time.
Yeah, I think I like saving the 12 unless you get a weird angle on it.
12 for the last ball?
Not last ball, second to last. 12, 11, 8.
Yeah, right, yep. So 9 to the 13 and the side to the 12.
Yes.
I mean, that 5 is not in your way in any way, shape, or form, so you almost want to leave the angle so that you got plenty of room past the 5.
Right.
You know what I
You
mean?
can just roll up on the last 2, 3 shots.
Right. Like this is like a stop shot is probably good enough, but
I like what she did there.
maybe come a little further. What's that?
And she didn't overcomplicate it. Just rolled forward. Little inside English to maybe hold the ball. Or maybe not. You
I'm
don't
just
really
saying,
need it.
I wouldn't want to get over too far here. Yeah, that's perfect right there.
Yeah, just
Can't-
a touch of inside.
Yep, so you can still go over to that side rail, bounce out a little bit, and kind of curl it back around, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be on the wrong side of the...
You can bump the 5 here a little bit, it's okay. She didn't. But
That's
even if she
perfect.
would have, it would have been all right to just catch the edge.
not just play the 8. Short side. Keep it simple.
Oh, same pocket, I think. I think she's going to go same, but maybe she'll just
I mean, that would be the way to stroke it in, but...
simple and put it on the rail.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the downside, but... I mean, there was a lot less cue ball movement there.
Yeah, you don't have to hold it with any English. So she'll put this down anyways. There it goes.
A little wide, but it definitely dropped.
2 games
To 0.
to 0 for Kelly Nickl. Why does she have that little thing over the top of her? What's that called? On her on her end.
I don't even know how she found that.
I
And to be honest,
Kinda
I'm
thinking the
surprised
same
it came
thing.
through on the text file. That
Kathleen Miller, thank you for the like.
we have so much technology here. Automated scoreboard,
That's
wireless.
kind of neat. I'm going to replay that. Did you see what she just did?
No, but I saw
Oh.
the 5 going,
Oh, no.
going wild.
It was actually pretty cool. Ready? Here we go. Let's watch. This is an instant replay of a rack. We've never done this in history. Holy cow.
Oh,
That was kind of neat.
just takes off on her a little bit.
Yeah. It was like the 3rd ball up, too, and it just went flying.
Yeah, just
Very odd. All right, good job, Kelly. She's got 2. I'm sure Veronica is ready to roll. You can see just in the upper left-hand corner there, that's, I think it was, I'm going to forget her name. Now I feel horrible. But that's Veronica's granddaughter there.
it's not
Jackie
Jelly
McGinnis.
Bean.
No, that's not Jelly Bean. She's at the camper. Do you know nothing? by
Oh,
now?
again? Do you
Why
guys live at the camper?
I'm assuming she is. I'm guessing. Anyway, so that's Veronica's granddaughter who's come to join her today.
It's really cool.
She does a dog rescue, actually.
Oh,
So she's rescued in her career of dog rescue and
Okay.
adoption. She's rescued and found homes for 10 dogs.
wow.
Young
That's
lady-
commendable.
Yeah, young lady is working hard to better things, so that's good. Good shot there by Kelly.
You know, one thing I noticed is the queens definitely dress better than the men.
Oh, much. Yeah, they're ready to go. They know they're on TV.
Yeah. We're going to
Most
have to
guys
raise
don't
the
even know
dress
what
code.
room they're in.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Awareness. It's kind of something we're not gifted with.
Yeah,
They
it's a little
are.
tough sometimes.
Oh, Cammie. Yep. And I wanted to say Callie, but I didn't want to get it wrong. So Cammie Lynn
Got it.
is the granddaughter.
Thanks, Jellybean. Are you at the camper?
She is.
Okay.
Why are you even asking?
I'm just wondering.
That's what they do,
Every weekend.
probably. Oh, no. To come home and watch today. Oh, yeah, they do go every weekend, though.
Ah. Well, I think you have internet there. You must be watching it on your phone then if you're there. Unless
Oh.
you have...
That was a very aggressive attempt there.
Oh, yeah. Good cut. Would have been a little tricky after that. Well, that opens the door for Veronica.
It's a nice table here, really. Bump into the 12 and open that up, and that hopefully will take care of your... Or I'm sorry, 12-4. Hopefully that'll take care of all your issues and make the ball. She did. Well, that got a little tricky.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to definitely... Well, she's got... Looks like...
look at safety valve.
Perfect.
15 still looks like it comes up here in the corner. The uh-oh.
Oh.
And it did drift outside of the pocket enough that she's going to leave her the 7 ball.
I think that'll be the first shot.
Chris is the tech guy. He's always thinking that Wi-Fi is horrible everywhere. So she said they have good Wi-Fi at the camper.
Oh, okay. Is that?
Oh, no.
Wow. When I'm thinking camping, no internet.
No, that's not how people camp anymore.
Well, how do you get internet there?
Camping is just putting a house out in the middle of the
Do they provide
woods.
Wi-Fi for you at that park?
How do they get
Or is it like...
Aren't you the tech guy? What do you mean, how do they get internet there? Are you really asking?
Well, it's a camper. So it must be either satellite
They're
or...
at a campsite.
Oh, so there's just like a plug-in. Or maybe the campsite provides it for
Wi-Fi.
all the... Yeah.
Fred Renner. Good to see you, buddy. I haven't seen you for a while. Happy to have you today.
I'm just surprised they would probably offer that. I guess nowadays.
We had a heated pool, and we called it camping.
Yeah. Well, you got to have some luxuries.
Well, I mean, camping was always, for me, when we had kids, that was way more work than staying home. I mean,
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't relaxing.
Yeah.
It was relaxing for everybody else. They just
Yep.
threw their crap everywhere, and I had to pick it up.
Yep.
Make dinner the hard way.
When you got a bucket, you know you're camping. Enough said.
Please. Envelope.
They make really nice tents for that now, though. With showers.
We glamp.
Yeah.
Glamping. That's funny. I'm sure that's a term, but first time.
Glamorous camping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see. Won't be on much today. Grad party for my boys. Oh, yeah. Excellent. Congratulations to them.
For sure, Fred. Thanks for joining.
He says he won't be on long, but he'll be sitting there with the phone on.
Yeah. Yeah. In between.
Mrs. Renner will be like, Fred?
Well, you got to keep tabs on your favorite players.
That's right. Oh, boy. Veronica's struggling a little bit today. She doesn't have her hubby with her today. Last week was her hubby. Now it's her granddaughter. Fred, thanks for the like.
I mean, it might take her a little warm-up. You just don't want to let it slip too far.
For sure.
Does that one go clean?
I think it does. Well, maybe not. Let's take a look at the overhead, see if we can see it any better.
I mean, it just seems a little tricky.
I think it goes. Looks like it goes either off the 12 or...
Just tough to get shape.
We're going to find out right here. We'll watch it from the top view.
Yep, definitely a good hit. Left herself a little tough.
I'd say. Got a bank.
I kind of like
back
it.
Cross side.
Yep, 5 rails for the shape.
It would have to go 5. It'd have to go above the 4 and
Right.
around it. Yep.
I think it can do it. It'd be really a nice
Hit it.
shot.
Yeah, you got to hit it. Oh, look, she came short that way. I would have been surprised. I would have thought that would have had to go above the 8 and the 4 and around.
Yeah, I mean, if it would have gone in.
Melinda Chazen, thank you.
I've got someone online waiting to talk to you on the phone.
Who is it?
I don't know. They wouldn't
Oh,
say.
take a message, and if they won't say, then tell them to text me again. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us here for the Queen of the Hill match on the open stream. All part of the Mad Apple X stream, so happy to have you guys along. This is our King's Court, so this is all the lower matches and the Queen's match. And Veronica looks like she's going to take care of business here and get her first game on the board. So good job there by Veronica. Keeping her
Nice.
close.
Nice. It's the way to do it.
Jody Whitehead, thanks for the like. Anyway, so the Mad Apple Extreme and the Open Stream are located inside the Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company in Appleton, Wisconsin. We are a 14,000 square foot both scratch-made restaurant, pro shop, pool room, and stream. But thanks everybody for joining us today, and make sure you're out there sharing. That's how we keep these streams along with all of our great sponsors up on top. We keep these things running for free for you guys, so you don't have to do this pay-per-view stuff. We do have Rodney Morris coming in the next couple of weeks here, and he's 24th through the 28th. He's here giving lessons, and I heard you last night pimping that. He's sold out, so we don't have any more.
Okay.
No lessons to give.
But you could still show up and watch
Well,
on
Saturday,
some of the nights.
Yeah, Saturday night. We
Perfect.
actually have the meet and greet at 7 o'clock, 7 to 10.
What date is that?
That's Saturday night, 7/27th, or
Okay.
8/27.
Okay. So
And,
this month on the 27th.
Yeah, you got it. And
Got
if
it.
you show up here, Rodney the Rocket Morris will be here, and he's going to be doing a little bit of exhibition, but then he's going to play challenge matches against guys for just to get the experience to play against them. And
Very cool.
super cool guy. He's hilarious. He's probably one of the funnier guys. He hangs out with Johnny Archer all the time. He actually owns part interest in Johnny's pool room.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So
That'd be that must be a real nice establishment. Both of them, I would assume, are really nice guys. I've never met Rodney, but Johnny Archer is the nicest guy ever.
Rodney's funny. He's just got a very good personality. He's a lot of fun to be around.
Cool.
And just a lot of energy. They call him a rocket for a reason. He shoots quick as can be too.
Oh, that'll keep things interesting. Are we going to put the 9-footer out here?
Nope. But we are on Friday night. He's going to be guest commentary with me for our Kings
For the
match.
King. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we're looking forward to that too, having him in the booth. So you guys will get an opportunity to meet him there too.
Very nice.
Set you up to come on down and meet him in person on Saturday.
That'll be definitely interesting. I want to be out here for that day. I think I've been here every time you've had a pro here for at least one day, just to kind of get a glimpse of what the atmosphere is like, watch them kind of move around the table, see them in real life.
Yep.
You know, kind of check it off like a baseball card.
Yeah, right. Well, we've had a lot of pros, from Bustamante to Johnny Archer to Earl Strickland to Kelly Fisher to Allison Fisher,
Darren Appleton,
Darren Appleton.
right?
Who else am I missing? Might be it. Oh, no, we had, Jeanette Lee.
Oh, yeah, Jeanette Lee was here for the first annual Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame banquet dinner.
This year is at the Karam Room in Beloit, but then 2023, it'll be returning here to the Mad Apples. So
Very
we're
cool.
looking forward to having John back.
Very cool.
He was actually here for the bank pool tournament yesterday, which was terrific. James and McCauley, thanks for the like.
Yeah, John shoots a good game of banks. Yeah, that game is strange. It's just on my mind. It's like you can be on and off, and so could the other player. Such a simple bank. You can just miss. There's so much to it. I think I'm hooked.
It's a good game. It's one of my favorite games, and the reason I liked it a lot is because I can play it kind of distracted, because you only have to focus for short periods of time.
Right.
So when I'm playing around here, it's tough to stay focused into a match or anything for very long, because I get interrupted often. So I like it for that fact, but I've always played. And this tournament was actually a memorial to a good friend of mine and how I even got into this business. I mean,
Right.
honestly, I bought the pool room that I grew up playing in, which was the Magnet, from Larry Backus, and he owned it for like 40 years. And it was basically this, just on a lot smaller scale. And he
Right.
didn't have food. I introduced food when I came in there.
Yeah, a lot of pool halls didn't. You know, they had snacks and whatnot.
Yeah. He had green hot dogs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I believe she's got a shot on the 12, which should open up the 10. Yeah. See how she hits this.
She's got her own bridge. Did you see that?
I like it. You know, I
Got her
saw a
own
bridge
retractable bridge.
from Europe. It was an X, and when you spin it, it goes up and down. All the legs extract from it or go into it. It was really neat looking, like super classy. We got to
Talking
get one
about
of
the
those.
Versa bridge.
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I've never.
They're for sale in the pro shop. Oh boy!
Oh.
I thought it was going to hang for about a half
Yeah.
a second. It looked like it thought about it, but decided to drift all the way into the pocket. So Veronica with a great opportunity here to tie things up right away.
Yeah, she jumped up quick.
Europe number one. Huh? What does that mean?
Europe. I don't know which.
Yeah, you know when they chant that, it's because they just missed and they're telling them that
Yeah,
you're
you're
up.
up.
Right.
Right.
I wish that was true. The last couple of years it hasn't been true.
I don't even see it.
This year, I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah,
Was that a chat?
yeah. He said, "Huh."
Oh, the name. Hey, Europe. Europe. I'm guessing he's from
No,
Europe.
that's UP, not OP.
Yeah. Well, we live really close to the UP, so we can definitely hang with that.
Anyways, what is that? The name of the bridge? HUH,
I'm not sure.
or is he just?
He might be making fun of me for saying it was a bridge from Europe. I don't know where it was from, but I saw it, and it was all metal. It was shiny gold with black legs. And when
Well, maybe you should say it's like from Afghanistan and stuff, and we'll get some people that are Afghani one.
you know, we have tons of viewers from like Japan
Yep.
and Australia. It's kind of amazing.
Veronica running a nice pattern here. She's going to, as long as she doesn't get
I like
carried
this.
away. You just don't want to try and force this too much. Any angle is fine on the 8, so really
Yep.
just make the ball and let the ball
Just roll up
onto
on
the
it.
line. Yep.
Make the 8 as easy as possible without introducing too much complexity.
Good job there by Veronica. And she's going to put that down.
Yeah, tie game in a race to 6.
Yeah, I still haven't changed the logo behind us. It's still the old logo.
Oh, well,
Plus,
you
we
could,
should have the open stream logo behind us during.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're still streaming to the Extreme on YouTube for both.
All right.
I mean, you could just get rid of the logo altogether and just have the American flag. It's cool too. Maybe an 8 ball swishing through.
No. Kind of branding would that be?
Oh, maybe no branding, just patriotic branding.
I am patriotic.
Yeah, exactly. Since you change the logos every couple of days, it'd be a lot easier to keep up with you.
That's what I got to put up with on a daily basis.
As if this is the only thing you have to do.
No, it's just the most stressful.
This
I'm just.
has got to be the least,
Yeah, probably.
I would hope.
Hey, Nikki, how are you? Very nice, Veronica. Keep it going, she says.
Breaking off the rail, good follow through. Cue
That
ball.
was a good break. She got a lot of action on that break.
And some options.
Take a look at our overhead here and see what she has for a layout.
Oh, man. Not as many options as I thought.
Well, the first shot, opening shot's a little rough. You know, you got. I don't know if the 11 goes past the 14 or not. 15, it might go up in the corner
Maybe 7 to the 2.
if she can get past the 15. Yeah. She's down.
Oh,
looking.
yeah.
She's down trying to see if that goes anywhere. Yeah, she's deciding on the 15. I like this shot. I think it's.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, stripes are
I don't
nice.
know why I switched views here. It's going to be tough to. Let's go to this way.
Stripes are definitely a little nicer. That would have been my first option.
Well struck. She good enough. Well, she ended up over the top. She can back cut this 12. Which is where she's going to head to. Good shot. She needs. There we go.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
she got
Nice
Got
friendly
herself
bump.
back into position here. So now she can work through it. I'd play the 9 here and roll up for the 13 next. So it'd be 9, 13, 14, 11, 8.
I mean, but the 11's just calling you, though. It takes a lot of discipline to take the harder shot.
I just don't like trying to get back to that. I mean, I don't like going 14, 9, 13. just
Right. The
because
angle
this
goes
stuff-
away from the 13 then, off the 9. Maybe she'll draw it back a touch. Get you back in shape.
Ronnie has her cousins checking in here. Kathy and Tom. Giving her good wishes.
Oh, Europe.
What'd he
Thank
say?
you. He likes the someone that gets it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the delay gives you the replay plus another view.
Most people are getting more familiar, though.
Right.
I mean, most people are understanding what we're doing now.
I mean, you have such a wide TV, and, it's tough. You got so much open space. So, just utilize the space and kind of give you both views all in one.
Got to be just a little careful here. This will work. I mean, she can get back to about where she is, and she's fine. So she's got enough room, but you just got to be careful not to roll too far here after you make this ball. Yep. She just hit it a little too hard.
It's tricky. So she was either trying to find the hole there, or I might have, slow rolled it with a touch of inside and just held it. But easier said than done. Well,
so Europe number one. Are you actually in Europe? Are you from Europe? MH is our commentator and pro shop manager, and he actually grew up in Wibeliscombe, which is just outside of London, from what I'm told.
Yeah, he does commentate every Friday.
I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's close.
Close enough.
He'll
Sounds
figure
pretty
out
good.
what he means. Yeah.
Wibeliscombe.
No, it's a V in there. Wib.
Sorry, MH.
Blew it.
Yeah, well, he's got such a good sense of humor that I like messing with him. Must be the Europe thing.
Yeah, because you know how Europeans are typically known for their sense of humor.
I mean, I'm sure everywhere. Looking at the 4 here. It's a good opportunity for Kelly here. Finish this up. I kind of like the 3-2 rails back for the 5.
Yep. 5 ball in the same pocket. I like that myself.
And then if you screw up, you got the 2. Or if you overhit it, maybe the 6.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Good speed.
It's perfect.
Yep. So she'll be able to draw back over for the 2 in the side next, I would guess.
See, this is the tough part as an 8-ball player.
2 by the side. So draw over by the side for the 2 ball next.
Yeah, you got to shoot the 5, even though like your instinct is saying, man, this 2 is right here. But you don't want to leave that. That is perfect. Kelly's playing really well today. If
she
not
did
every
last
day.
time, and then
Right.
Veronica just came back and kicked her butt. So, Netherland. I don't know if he spelt that wrong. We're from America. We don't know.
We don't know anything.
We're lucky. We're lucky.
Which envelope? Just in case.
I'm pretty sure that's Neverland. No.
Netherlands?
Netherland. Yeah, but Netherland, maybe not. I don't know. He's like, God, these guys are morons.
Well, he did mistype it then, so it's either, nice little friendly bump on the
I don't know if he
8.
did. That's what I'm saying. That might be like a thing.
We'll have to Google it.
Yeah, Netherland. Town in Colorado. Is that right?
Well, Colorado's not Europe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But maybe he's like MH and he's a transplant.
Yeah, and he roots for the European
Oh, boy.
Mosconi Cup.
She's not going to be happy about that one.
Yeah. I mean, she worked real hard to get all the way down to the 8. Got it, but she was stuck on the rail, and that does amp up
Yeah, for sure.
the difficulty. A touch.
Did you see how awesome everybody's been about sharing and liking? It's
Do appreciate
incredible.
it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They should keep doing that. So we do appreciate every time somebody does that. Okay. Justin Volk says that's where he just moved from.
Well, maybe Justin is Europe number 1.
Maybe that's Nederland then. Nederland.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sounds like a nice area.
I thought he was saying Europe for a second.
Yeah, well, that was his name. So, we're cross-referencing based on the username. For all we know, Justin Volk is all the viewers.
Veronica for the first lead. Justin Volk, thank you for the share. See, somebody's listening.
%. I also want to remind everybody that we do have the Jesters match starting at 1:30 Central, and 4:30 Central is the Knights. Today. Every Sunday, unless it's like a holiday weekend. And then on Fridays, we have the high-level players, open players.
And the like, thank you.
On Friday at 7:30 Central for the
I
King of the
haven't
Hill
read the
battle.
First time, okay. So Netherland.
So if you're new, head over to YouTube, subscribe, hit that bell, get a notification for Friday.
Rodney, pipe down.
Co-ad.
What's going on, Rodney? Although I shouldn't say anything, he's here.
It's kind of funny, though, that every year that platform goes down, and every year they try to charge people money for it.
Well, it's ridiculous, honestly. I mean,
Probably envelope.
Well, but
you know, I
it is
should.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it
I
is.
mean, and the reason it's ridiculous
Yeah.
is because they could do so much better by just figuring out a better marketing strategy. I mean,
Yeah, well, everywhere else in the world, it's on Sky Sports for free.
Yeah.
You know, just commercials. Deal with a commercial in between breaks and matches. No big deal. I think that's where it's at. You can't do pay-per-view anymore. It's just nobody wants to be nitpicked with, micro charges.
Yeah, most of the time. I mean, the ideal thing is here you have to have a viable product that you can sell to people who want to pay to market.
Right.
That's all there is to it. I mean,
Right.
you try and give them a product. You know, we're selling a product. We're selling our stream, which is basically selling you guys
Right.
that are watching and
Who want to play and be on it.
and we throw a plug in for these people that support what we're doing, and hopefully you guys go out there and utilize them when you can, and they get a value for it. It's just like every other free market.
Sure.
Right. I mean, so to force people into the people who want to use your service to pay for it, I don't think is a good business structure.
Oh, and it's only in the U.S. because everywhere else can watch it on Sky Sports, which is like ESPN. So, it is what it is. I mean, the people who pay for that are diehard pool players. They're going to watch anyway.
Well, we pay for it. I mean, we pay for that subscription.
But if you're trying to open it up
regrettably.
to the market,
We're trying to grow our sport.
Right.
Charging people that don't maybe even know that they care. You're
Right.
only going to get your niche market of a
Right.
pool player. That's
and
it.
you'll get less and less of that because
Right.
they all get frustrated when the services
Right.
don't work.
Imagine if to enjoy your first football game that was a high quality football game, you had to go online and pay to watch it.
Yeah.
How many people would not go and pay and watch, as opposed to the people that just happen across it? Right? That's
Right.
kind of interesting.
Right.
What's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, you can watch
and then-
NFL for free over the air,
Right.
HD, just by putting an antenna on your roof.
Right. So we have to get closer to that model than anything else. I mean, why do you think TV now is going to free? You got free streaming TV now,
Right.
right?
They
The
tried
way-
all the micro
the way it
subscriptions.
used to be. You know what I mean? Cable is going to be obsolete.
It sure
just
is. Yep. They all tried it, though. You know what I mean? But how many $10.99, $19.99 charges can a family afford?
Depends on the family, but
Just so many.
to me, it's just the option of being able to pick up new people interested.
Right.
They're not going to pay to develop that interest. Well, she tried to break those out, and I don't know how much she helped it.
Well, and Veronica, since we were talking, did pick up a game. 3-2.
Yeah, I said that. I had
I was just
told her-
making sure
Yeah,
because we were kind of on a
She took her first lead.
right,
Gotcha. Because she went down 0-2,
right.
and now Kelly's had a couple of misfortunes with scratches and things like that.
Well, and this is Kelly's opportunity after a Veronica scratch to try to clean this up.
Nikki, I got what you're asking. Stop texting and driving.
Yeah.
I'll answer you here in a second. I just got to look, but technical difficult. No, that's called driving and texting. It's not.
She might
supposed to
do
be done.
speech to text,
That's true.
which never works for me. It picks up
That's
everything
all
in
I
the
do.
background.
Yeah.
I mean, it works, but it's frustrating. I tell my Google to add something to the shopping list, and it tells me it doesn't recognize me, and then I just want to throw it in the garbage.
You need a garbage can?
Well,
That's what
I
it
think I
is.
just need a piece of paper on the fridge
Yeah,
that says
right.
shopping list. Let's go back a step.
Well, and that's kind of what we're talking about with the TV thing.
Oh, she is not happy about that scratch.
So my dad has passed away now, but 80 years old, And they literally went from free TV. He had the coolest antenna. You know, he had that little thing where you turn the
Oh, yeah.
thing and it
On the roof?
Yeah, right.
It had the little
so
motor.
It would turn the antenna,
Yeah.
and then free TV, and then cable came out, and he refused. He did not buy cable, and
Yep.
he stayed away from cable so long that it is becoming obsolete.
Yeah. And now
And
everything's
it's
coming
back to
back.
free stuff again. Yeah.
Right. I mean, you could always put an antenna on your roof. And if you live in a city area where you get, reception, probably a good idea.
All right, so Veronica.
It's kind of weird that those antennas came back in style.
Yeah. Well, I've got an antenna because I use just streaming TV.
Right. Smart TV
at
with.
my house, yeah. Oh, boy. I tell you, both these ladies are just a little off from what I'm used to seeing of them. They typically are playing...
Definitely. Nickl, fortunate to be back up after that scratch.
Nikki. Who's Nikki?
I mean, Nickl. Kelly. Well, because you were talking to
To
Nikki on
Nikki,
the
yeah.
chat. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, she drilled that
Nikki's
nice
like,
stop
I wish
shot.
I was up. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Oh, yeah, you could look it up
Oh, boy.
over there if you need to, but we can also get back to her.
You got a problem with it here? Or?
Oh, that, yep, right from your phone. There you go.
This is where I look all the time. So, well, I'm excited. Next week for King of the Hill, I'll let it out of the bag who we got coming in. So it's Johnny Fields. Everybody knows who that is.
Oh, against,
He's going to be playing against Cap. I think that's going to be a really fun match to watch. The two of them will play hard against each other.
yeah, spread the word. That's going to be Friday, 7:30 Central. Cap versus LJ.
And then the week after that, we've got Duncan Kaufman coming back. We haven't seen Duncan
Oh,
for a little while, so
awesome.
that's cool.
It's like the end of the world.
Well, the Music Mafia is ridiculous. You've got bands that do cover stuff all the time, and if I have bands in here, right, I have to pay both Music Mafias a percentage.
Right.
And you talk to any of these small bands, and because they claim they're there to protect the artist. Well,
Oh,
don't-
no. Did you
Oh, my goodness.
Man. Well,
I
they're
believe-
still mad about Napster.
right.
They'll never recover.
Probably are. All right, we're going to try and kick this 12 ball in the side pocket.
Man.
It's more than anything, you got to get a good hit here.
Yeah. Yeah, but no matter what, the 4 is going to come into play.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Very
Almost
nice
made that,
attempt.
yep.
Very nice attempt.
So Kelly with the opportunity to tie things up at 3-3.
So you just pulling this back with a little bottom right?
Yeah, I think so. I say this a lot, but kind of a little hook curl back around. So just draw it enough that it's heading the right direction. It'll
I mean, if it was tight on the rail, I might
just like that. Yep.
think about going top left, but
Maybe a bit harder would have been good.
yeah, there's a little 50-yard line-ish.
This is really a good angle, though, to just roll the ball. That's the nice thing about this shot is you're not going to crank any English on it. You
Right.
Just flatten
Just
it out.
make it.
Yep.
And if you miss, I mean, you are leaving them on the rail there.
Oh, yeah. Here I was looking for the... good.
3-3 in a race to 6. Here at Mad Apple Burger and Billiard Company, Appleton, Wisconsin.
Quick.
2-minute player break.
Well, we can go over a few of their information here, and then
Sure.
Kelly gave me some, too.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, we got Kelly from Arkdale, Wisconsin, and Veronica from Schofield, Wisconsin. Kelly shoots with a BK3 brake cue. Just bought a used one. Old Schoen is how I pronounce it, from Milwaukee.
Schoen's right.
I've been playing with a Bob Reed Special, which she'll keep forever. Thanks, Bob. But my hubby Tim, instead, I should be playing with a Schoen. So he bought this used one for $125 after some adjustments. She can't imagine playing with anything else. Now she uses a Jacoby carbon shaft, and she loves it. Now Veronica, on the other hand, plays with a Mucci limited edition 20-ounce thumper jump stick and a Jacoby heavy hitter brake stick. Interesting. Schoen versus Mucci. Both cues from the past that were really, really big names. I had a Mucci. Hustler, and it broke right at the joint when I was breaking. Because I broke like Johnny Archer. I had a nice curl. Or was that, who was the other player that would break and put all their weight on their stick and have like a huge bend in their floppy maple shaft? Back in the day, right? They were also bendy.
Yeah. Well, see, I miss that. I like that a little bit. I feel like I lost a little bit with that.
Yeah, for sure.
So, EMS News, Supkis says, I watched the APA national event, and these ladies are every bit as good or better than the ones that were in Las Vegas.
Awesome.
These ladies go to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
also,
they do.
So.
And they win a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in a lot of team events. They love their team events, and they clean house. How do you feel about jump cues? Kelly dislikes them. Veronica likes them. Template racks. They both like template racks.
See, and I'm just not a fan. Do you like them?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
Because you can't get a tight rack after the spot and all the dimples in a table start to happen. So I like to just get rid of. Now, if we're talking about pro events, I think it adds a little, randomization to the breaks, which is exciting. Which is what they're doing this year. They're breaking 9-ball with a 9 on the spot, and they're allowing a small break box, so you can't just wing in the wing ball or the 1 into the side. And they're changing things. But now for average players, right, 650 and under, I think a template rack just allows us to actually work on our break, with a tight rack. And I mean, it's so tough. I could sit here and try to rack on any one of these tables, and they're always going to be a ball rolling out. They'll never be tight. You just can't do it. So with that being said, I actually like the AccuRack, but it's got to be new because they do wear out after a while, and then you kind of have the same problem. Don't shoot me for saying that, but I've tried them all.
I want a jump cue. My cues are too heavy for jump. So, first off, your break cue should be light.
Sure. I like a light break cue, right?
So
18 ounces is what I've got.
Yeah.
Full size.
Well, and I shouldn't say should be. In most cases, I believe that's the better answer. Because it's about club head speed. It's just like in golf. Trying to lug that big, heavy cue through, you think that it has a lot more impact.
Right.
But you're also only talking about 4.5 feet that you're sending that cue ball from its initial impact
right
till it hits the head of the rack.
And you're kind of jumping it into the head unless you're doing a cut break or something else, but for sure.
Well, I am not even shooting for that last name, and the first one's questionable. Truff.
Thank
you very much for the follow.
So we asked both ladies what their favorite game is. Kelly said other, any and all. All games are her favorite.
It's pool. I like that answer.
I think you got to have one, though. One that is your favorite. Veronica said 10-ball.
All right. Yeah, I know she likes rotation. She's one of the ones that very few ladies actually will state that their favorite game is rotation.
And Kelly, what started your interest in pool? She had a pool table in her basement when she was a kid, and her dad used to take her to watch the players at the Milwaukee Sports Show every year. And she always loved solving puzzles. And that sports show really did bring a lot of players that maybe wouldn't be playing pool today to the sport.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that was at the Mecca Center in Milwaukee.
The reason it worked so well and the reason it was so amazing, and the ladies are just coming back here, so be patient. They're just about to start back up. I think what was so great about it is one of the few opportunities where you had it featured in a venue that wasn't featuring pool.
Right.
So you had people there for multiple
like
different
fishing
things.
And hunting.
Right. I remember the lumberjack show, all that stuff.
Right.
And to be part of something where you had just general population there, and because it is the number one participation sport in the world and everybody is at least a little familiar, they would get curious of what does this sport look like at a high level, because everybody was familiar with what it's like just playing,
Right.
and banging balls around.
Correct.
But what does it look like? And it gave them the opportunity to be there and enjoy that and learn about it. And I think it created a lot of new players.
No, just having the foosball players here watching bank pool, they're like, what are these guys doing? Why are they not shooting them in rotation? Why are they shooting all the hard shots when they could just shoot them in? And I explained the rules to them, and they really got into it. They were watching, they were cheering. They're like, nice shot, man. And obviously that's not etiquette, but for a foosball player and just spectators, they want to cheer.
Right.
And it's always nice to see somebody that doesn't understand a game get into it. And I believe we won a couple of new fans that maybe want to try the game just by watching.
Yeah. Well, that's what's. I don't know if that's what you just said because I was actually reading some of this, but that's what's nice about our stream too.
Sure,
it gives people the opportunity to see the sport played at a higher level than maybe what they're typically used to seeing in a bar or somewhere.
100%. Yeah, it's a whole different game.
All right, guys, these ladies lost a few of you, so make sure you get out there and share for us. Let's get those numbers back where they should be because this is going to be a great match with a great finish, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's tied up at 3-3, race to 6. First player to win 3 more games takes the match. Both these players started pretty young, 18, 16. Seriously.
Who was 18?
So Kelly didn't really start playing until she was 18.
Okay.
People told her to go to the breaking point and ask for Lynn Reed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Lynn. Remember Lynn. Great lady in Wisconsin pool. I think she was
the best in the country at the time, and after only a decade of visits, she asked me to play on her summer team.
Yeah. She did a lot of work. She did the Wisconsin, what the heck was the name of that tour? It was a 9-foot pool table tour. She took over from some other, my memory's going to fade, but great
Not the
lady.
BCW.
BCW, yeah.
Yeah, okay,
that was
BCW.
It, yep. So she took over that. Craig Powers used to be involved in that.
Speaking of the sports show, that all wraps together.
Yeah, all of that comes at that same era, and they were doing some really great things for pool.
Right.
We got to see people supporting Matchroom right now too, because honestly, they aren't filling out these events like they want to.
Right.
And they need to. I mean, if people want to see our sport grow, we got to go out and participate in these things.
And they're doing what they can to try to get
I think
non-pool players interested.
Wonderful work. It's just pool players are a tough crowd.
Oh yeah, very tough. Oh, got that 8-ball rolling. No danger. So we'll see if the momentum shifts after the break.
Yeah, I'll shorten it up. But EMS News says that she got playing during COVID, and she loved watching the online commentated stuff. And
right.
Not to be that way, but we were one of the few.
Oh yeah,
to be honest. But it did create a big market there for that type of thing.
Yeah, we started right before it and then just kept going. The King of the Hill was one of those things to try to bring people around and back and interested again because they can't watch it. They couldn't leave the house.
Right. So we literally, when we started the King of the Hill series, it was the 2 players and 2 commentators in the building.
Right.
And the rest of the place was empty.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure we were doing that illegally too.
I don't know.
But we were rebels.
Yeah.
No, but that really is kind of where this was born from too. So
I think we're all part of the cleaning staff.
well, we were at that
Oh,
time.
she is bumping that 8-ball.
Oh no,
And that time,
it did go in.
yeah.
Well,
That was the second time she hit it.
Very seldom will I see Veronica looking frustrated, but you could definitely see it in her collection of the rest of the pool balls.
Well, I mean, at this level,
it's pretty
at
aggravating.
any of these divisions, knocking the 8 in early is very rare.
All right, Justin, I'll throw a plug in there for you. Lifesaver is going to change it all, he says.
Yeah, what is that? Lifesaverbilliards.com or something?
Yep, lifesaverbilliards.com.
If I'm correct. I've been on the site. It's got the rules. It's a neat game.
That'll be $16.50, Justin.
Yeah. Per hour.
Wait.
Every time it's mentioned, you'll...
Lifesaverbilliards.com. That'll be $33. Thank you very much.
It's all about shooting the hardest shot you've ever shot in your life. And losing lives. It's an interesting game. It really is. Play someone your level.
I can't believe you still live in New York, to be honest with you. She said, yes, you are one of the few. I wish there were people doing it here in New York. Yeah,
it was tough out there. I mean, when you have a population so densely populated, I mean, you're going to have issues.
I'm glad I went there just to see it and to visit and to see Times Square and all the stuff.
Never been.
But when you come back to Chicago and you get off the plane and you go, wow, this place is clean, you know you've been to New York.
Cool. Yeah, all I know about New York is Casey Neistat's vlog, which I'm sure Supkiss knows.
Well, MH, our pro shop manager that we were talking about, he actually, his daughter lives in New York. Just moved there. And she, I mean, incredible young lady. I mean, honestly, if you would have known her as a little girl, you would have never guessed. But she's into the whole movie film industry, and she's in the production side of things.
Very cool.
And really, I mean, she's worked, and I'm going to misstate it, but she's worked on some like pretty major movies, like you would recognize them.
Sure.
So really cool.
Yeah, and he's got another family member that does, their own business with like walking dogs in London, like 30 on each arm,
crazy.
Just like one of those movies that you've seen from London. Very big supporters. We'll probably see him for the Knights. MH defends his title at 4:30 today, Central.
Chris G will be here commentating that one with
most likely
with Mason, I think.
Mason, that'll be cool.
Come in and join, so that'll be great.
Awesome. That'll work.
All right, Veronica back with a vengeance here. She wants to make sure she doesn't knock the 8 in again and give up any more games because she's got a tough enough battle here with Kelly. So really working a nice run here for the Stripes.
It's a good shot. Nice clean. You can see the measle ball didn't spin to the left or right, which means she hit the cue ball in the center.
And almost a dead stop shot. That cue ball barely moved after it made contact. So
and that's the feedback you want from that cue ball. You don't want it to be spinning to the right and be like, whoa, what happened there? Unless you tried it.
Right. She should go forward here. She's got enough angle that she can go straight forward up and then back out for the 14. Oh, she's going to go 11. I thought she was going to choose the 15 there. Oh, boy. Just a little too much force in that one. I want to thank everybody for joining us here at the open stream. We are part of the Mad Apple X stream, which you kind of see everywhere else around us. But we really appreciate everybody reaching out. I'm in the booth with Chris G.
Yep.
How you been, my friend?
Good. And I'm in the booth with Kendall Cook, the owner of Mad Apple Burger and Billiards.
Sometimes I like that title. Sometimes I do not.
Could be worse. You could be the janitor.
That's true. Well, that's an important job.
I know, but, that's what I did at a pool hall. I cleaned. 2A, I did everything.
Oh, boy.
Queue maintenance, table maintenance, cleaning, cooking, bartending.
Walked around like a punk.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was the time. I had my Dickies on.
Flat brim hat.
Yeah. Flat brim Bulls hat. Real low. I'm surprised they had me up front. I still wonder. I thank Jim for that job. He tried to fire me a couple of times.
Who?
Jim, the owner.
Who was that? I didn't even
I don't remember his last name.
Yeah.
It's been so many years.
Yeah, that is a long time ago now.
Yeah. But I know his wife knew my grandma from Milwaukee.
Okay.
Kind of a small world.
Got the job, huh?
Well, that's maybe how I kept the job.
Oh. That's funny.
Because my grandma knew her as a kid.
The more you know Chris, the funnier that gets.
There is some truth to that. I was just doing too much, and I was young.
Yeah.
You know how it is. You put in half effort. Like, how much
Right,
effort do you want?
You think you're doing everything possible, but in reality, you're kind of halfway.
Yeah. I mean, the place was huge. You know, just cleaning the floors in that place was like...
That's funny. She's even
nightmare.
ripping on you. Cleaning, cooking, etc. Were you married?
Oh, no. No, I was still single.
Well,
I mean, I was only 20.
bank shot here coming for Veronica. She's going to call this cross corner. It's a good shot. It's viable. Got to get the cue ball out of the way. It's going to be close to it. Oof. Got it out of the way. Didn't scratch.
Dropped the 2 in for Kelly.
Well, and gave a little bit of a tight pocket for the 1 ball, but unfortunately for Veronica, that 1 ball is also a problem for her 15. So.
Right. Yeah, depending on how she gets on the 7 here after the 5.
Oh, see, Jellybean's even yelling at her. Get it together, Mom, she said. I can see the disdain in your voice there.
Yeah, you should tell her. You left the glamping to come watch this.
Right.
She's got to kick it into gear, right?
No, that's good. Good encouraging words.
For sure. Yeah. That's Kendall there.
Yeah. And you'd think that you'd dress nicer than I do, but every time I try and do that, I'm crawling around getting grease or something on.
Yeah, there's always something going on.
Yeah. Oh, I missed a couple of likes.
Mia.
Lisa Heckman, how you doing, Lisa?
Thanks,
for the
Mia.
like and the share.
And Lisa, yep.
Good job, guys. You guys are doing an amazing job getting this stream out here. It's a great match, so I'm happy to see you guys doing it. Thank you.
No, is that Maya or Mia? You know, pop in chat and let me know if I pronounced that right. I think it was like
Maya Horkstra.
Yeah. So, okay.
It's Maya.
Maya. Got it. I mean, with the eyes first.
I got you covered there, Maya.
Thank you.
All right, trying to cut this 1 ball in. Gets her down.
A little bit of a bump.
English. Little body English there by Kelly.
Now, what do you do? Do you slow roll this in, or do you
I
stun
slow
this?
roll it just because you're going to leave the 15 at a bad angle.
You know, that slow roll does leave the cue ball going
Scratch
right for the
possible,
side. Yeah. She's putting a little bottom on this to prevent the scratch.
Hit it. That
Beautiful.
Perfect shot. She had a good 2-way shot there. This was not a dead easy shot left for if she would have hung it.
Perfect.
So, great shot.
Didn't need to put a whole lot of draw, just maybe a quarter tip.
Oh,
Stun.
Veronica in week 9. This is what happened last time, and then Veronica came back 3 games or 4 games straight. So let's see if she's got it in her today.
Well, I'm telling her, Jelly.
That's true though. I know that feeling just from watching Mason as he's progressed in his career here. You know, you watch him and you're so excited because you know his capability, you know how great he can play.
Right.
And for him just not to be executing, you know.
Yeah. And, you know, sometimes it's just not in you, you know, the energy levels.
Screaming at the screen. God darn it.
Yeah.
What are you doing? But that's what makes it fun. I mean.
Well, there's so many competitive players. I mean, you have to be competitive, unlike me. I think I can lose and still be decent. But the competition of this game can be Jekyll and Hyde for some people.
I very much enjoy watching Mason go through some of that when he's mentoring Caden.
Yeah.
You know, because he'll have the matches on. You know, he's got it a little nicer because I got to just watch scores. He can actually watch the game progress, but I'm just waiting for the ticker to tick over. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
watching his matches half the time.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if it's not on live, you know, you're just like, okay.
Right.
And he did very well. Mason did very well against, what, Filler?
Yeah,
I believe just recently.
7-11, not Filler, against
Fedor,
yeah.
Fedor Ghost.
Took him to 7 in a race to 11.
Still, they're both
it's terrific,
excellent players. I mean, they're top 5. So
Wow.
to get, you know, that far into the race, unbelievable.
All right. He had a chance at that match. Is
He really
the
did.
reality, right?
Right.
And Federer plays amazing. So
he's hot this year.
That chance is fleeting.
Right.
You better take advantage of every tiny opportunity.
Right.
And if you don't, he's going to make you pay. And he did for Mason, but Mason was very happy with that match. He felt like he at least showed up.
I think there was a hill match too that I was talking to Mason about, and he actually said he played
against Ramirez.
Ah, okay, right. And he played very well against him, and it came down to being snookered in a jump shot.
Yeah.
And honestly,
those
are tough shots, right? On the
I'll
hill.
tell you, it's tough because he's just right at that point. He's just got to start pushing some of those matches over the top.
Right.
And he feels like he is, and he rightfully so, because he's right there.
Well, I seen him change his attitude a little bit. More drills, getting more out on the social media.
Yeah, and the biggest thing, even Zach said, Zach is a very mentally put-together player.
Marquardt?
Marquardt,
right.
And Zach, I know, has had some conversations with him. All that stuff helps, it just, for anybody who's trying to get better, I don't care what level you're at, whether it's Mason's level or a beginning level, the more you can just have conversations, because I think when you feel like you're out there on an island, like you're the only one that ever feels that way or feels insecure about a shot, to hear that somebody that's even maybe twice as good as you or better than you or has been places that you haven't had those same feelings, it's reassuring a little bit, because it tells you, hey, okay, well, maybe I'm not quite that far off from what I'm trying to do,
Right.
Right, it happens to everybody.
The nerves. I mean, the more you do it, the easier it gets, but I'm sure you have good days and bad days.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Darren Appleton. He's hot this year. He's been around forever. Then he got kind of cooled off a little because of events, and he'll be back. I believe this is his year as well.
Darren?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And what a super guy to represent the sport.
Super
too.
nice.
I mean, great. Nice bank there.
I like his YouTube channel as well.
Yeah. Well, he cares about the sport. He's sincere about caring about the sport. It's not just about Darren. When you talk to Darren, it doesn't have anything to do with Darren.
Right.
It has to do with the sport and the progression of the sport and what he can do to try and help it.
Yep.
And I think the more that we start promoting and accepting players like that, we're in great shape in our sport if we can just continue to do that. I kind of like this bank into the 213, to be honest with you. I know it looks a little bit funny, but not right now. But the next shot, if you played...
honestly, that could be worse.
Yeah. Yeah, to miss that there.
And the 5's still trouble. The 2's trouble, unless the 2-3 goes.
Right. Make Kelly do the work would be the idea here, maybe.
I mean, it can backfire, but having a ball in the pocket like that can also save your game. She made both.
Well, it's probably not what she would have liked to do, because that 2 would be nice to get the 5 out of there.
Right.
If the 2 would have stayed. I actually thought she was going to play off the rail and actually shoot just the 3 ball and leave that 2 hang there.
Well, she's got some options here, but I don't see much coming back to the 5.
I think I don't know if she can get to the right side of the 1. If you could get to the bottom side here, come down for the 4, and then set for the 1 in the side and float up table. So 6 to the 4 to the 1 in the side, and then float down towards the 13. That 5 will come up in this corner. Not saying it's easy.
Right.
But
it's an option.
It's a route. Yep. Or you could place. I don't know if I
think that was kind of like a safe. I mean, it's not
well,
a safe.
It was.
But
She's got to get a good angle on the 13 to get into her 12 ball. So that's really the key shots. She could play safety off the 13 here too if she didn't feel real comfortable. She could glance the side, cut the 13 towards the 15, and kind of leave it snug in there behind the 12. I like the aggressive play here though, at least for the first shot. Because you can always get her behind that 12 up there off the 13 if you don't like the angle coming in.
yeah, it's a little tricky, but, I mean, okay, I like this.
Yeah, she's playing the safe. So she's going to really kind of try and protect herself here, make Kelly do the work again. Well, that's a pretty good shot. Should have liked to snug a little bit closer, but still great.
Yeah, I don't think there's a shot. I mean, you can't hit the 1. Kelly's definitely not going to move the 5.
You guys are awesome with all your shares and likes. This is going to, again, be one of the higher watched matches, I think, for the Queens, which it should be. You got two great ladies playing here.
Oh, and you got the best commentator right here.
Chris is here, yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Well, I don't
Unexpected.
think she was looking for that to happen.
Well, no, I'm definitely taking the 12. If it fits.
Yeah, right. Lay alongside the 5 there.
You know, this is where you get a little scared. You're like, should I leave that there and play another safety?
See, she's got to play the 12 here.
Yeah, you have to.
Unless she's thinking she's going to break it. It looks like she's going to try and nudge into it.
But this could be
I think
trouble.
this is a dangerous shot. Because the side of the 12 you're going to hit is a chance for a scratch.
Right.
And same thing with the 5, or you could push the 5 into a bad spot. But let's see how it turns out for Veronica. Oh, boy. Yeah, she didn't quite get her.
Well, I mean, based on how it looks up here, maybe there wasn't enough room for the cue ball to get by the 5. But
it was pretty close. I think I would have had to try.
Fong's here, ready to start the 8-ball tournament.
Looks like we got a good show for that again today.
Oh, tons of people.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Mark West in a while. He's here.
Well, that's another good shot, I think. Even if she left to the edge of the 5, which she did, I don't believe that it goes down here in the corner. I don't think she left her enough. I don't know if Kelly's going to want to try and kick at this. Oh, see? Look at this tricky little.
Getting sneaky now. Now she has to break out the 12. And
this, I don't mind being in Veronica's position here right now, honestly.
yeah, you just do a little tappy.
Oh, I don't like this angle, though. I see. Okay.
Now, if the 12 would have been broken up just a little bit more, Kelly wouldn't have had that
I don't know
option.
about this. She might have gave that up.
Very thin.
Kelly might be able to shoot that up. Look at the overhead. That's pretty close.
I mean,
Let's
worst
go to the
case.
full overhead and take a look. I think she can shoot that up in the corner. Look at that.
Yep, top right.
That goes up
Oh,
here.
down there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep. She doesn't even have to back cut that. That's
Wow.
oh, my bad.
Oh, and she drains it.
Yeah. Perfect shot. That she just left her enough of that ball to get there.
I guess you probably just kind of slow roll the 1 in, come off the rail for the 6, 4, get shape on the 8. I don't want to jump the gun here, but really our only option.
What do you call in here? 6 or the 1?
The 1.
1 ball, yeah.
Yep. So she's on the rail, so she can't really stun over. So maybe the 4 after if it travels far
if you
enough.
hit this pocket speed, the 6 goes in the opposite corner. You're going to play the short side. Oh, she hit it hard.
It was straight in. Hard to see from the monitor.
Kick shot or safety? I think it's tough to get safe here.
Yeah.
I think short rail kick would be the way I'd go at
Bank
this.
the 4 in the upper left.
Play the 4, yeah.
After-
Bank it, yeah.
After playing bank ball, I'm just like, yeah, just drill it. Break up the 6.
I think I'd bank. See, I think I'd bank it that way.
Which way?
Short side.
Oh, back.
Yeah. Yep. See, she changed her mind. She was going to play the 6.
Okay, so she's going to kick at the 6
Yeah.
into
Yep.
the 4.
Yep. She's got to get over a little bit. She's not just a little further to the pocket. There, she's closer.
I mean, it looks like, yeah. Oh, how'd she hit it?
Good shot.
How
but
did she hit it?
Now what?
Yeah, it's not.
Now kick the other way?
That's. I mean, it's not. You don't get a good reward for such a nice shot.
Yeah.
Hard to play shape, right? When you're just kicking into a combo. But that's just unlucky. Yeah, I guess you're kicking. I mean, you're banking top left.
Yeah, either bank it up by the 8 ball.
Go 2 rails and leave the cue ball by the 8 somewhere over there.
I like that shot.
Yeah. Because then, if you miss, right, she doesn't have a shot. I'll be honest. I think bank pool kind of opened the angles up for me. It was really fun to play that. even though I wasted $50. And I guess I shouldn't say wasted.
Oh,
I got a
yeah.
lesson, like unbelievable amount of lessons. See, that's it right there.
Well, yeah, she was fortunate. Well, maybe there's enough room to get by that with the 10 ball. Play it a little long.
I don't
and,
think so.
Curve it back.
She's going to have to cut that all the way down.
No, see, this is where you can shorten up banks a lot.
Okay.
So she could play this just a little long with a lot of low right, and
Try to
it'll
tighten it.
It'll tighten that right
Right.
in there. I'm always amazed on diamonds how far you can actually bring that ball back.
Well, and she can also play a safe.
Yep.
Try to get the cue ball behind the 8.
Well, she's looking right where her hand is right now. That's where she's looking to leave Kelly.
Oh, yeah, that's always a tricky spot because, you know, you can't cut the 6, you'll scratch, and you can't bank it. Well, about that, she'd leave Kelly a bank. That'd be about it from there.
Just got to be careful. I mean, I never like the idea of I'm going to leave him a shot.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's a tough position to be in. I think she played that right, you know, leaving the cue ball over there.
I'm just an aggressive. I'd rather go out trying to make a ball than trying to leave somebody tough.
Didn't get as far as she wanted, but
That ball cuts right back in the side. Kelly's gonna
yep.
cut this ball in, come around 2 rails around for the 8, and I think she's gonna finish this match out. Honestly.
Oh, I didn't even realize. That's brutal.
Yeah, it's
Underhit the save for the game, for the match.
Well, that's why I say I'm an aggressive kind of player.
Right.
I would have played probably to try and make it, but see, Kelly's still got a shot. Oh, she didn't come around it, but she still came out pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, this to take away the crown from our reigning 9-week queen.
Wow. This can't be real.
Or 8-week queen. Oh, there it is, folks. We got a new queen. We want to thank Veronica Lyon
Wow.
for all of the great weeks and great competition we've watched her play over the last 2
And I'm
months.
sure she'll be back.
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
There's no way
I
she
know
can stay
enjoys
away.
it. Well, she's got to come back because otherwise she's not going to see half her family most of the time.
Yeah.
So it'll be great to see her come back. But happy for Kelly Nickl. It was a great match today by her. She followed through and finished it off. And we want to thank everybody for being here. This has been a great match, and you guys did
A lot of fun.
Awesome job sharing and liking and following and all the things we need to keep this thing running for free. So we can't thank you guys enough because without you, we're not here. And we're looking forward to the Jesters match coming up here at 1:30. And then also don't forget about our Knights match. That's going to be a great one against our very own, our very 2.
Right.
We got Adam Starkle, who does a lot of the tournament running around here. He ran that tournament for us yesterday. And
Great
he's going to
job.
be challenging our current knight, who is M.H. Penglace, our home pro shop manager and my lifelong friend.
Should be a lot of fun.
It is. It's going to be great. And then we're going to have Chris G. with Mason Cook, the Stone Mason Cook.
That'll be awesome.
In here announcing that. So make sure you guys get back and join us. What a great match here for the Queens. So thank you again for seeing us here at the Open Stream and Mad Apple X Stream. We'll see you guys soon. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.